few of your lines stand out to me, like, you know, just starving in the Mill Creek apartments. You know what I mean?
Like,
Shit got me
yeah,
heartless.
them apartments in Whitehaven, you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
so
That's Memphis, Tennessee.
yeah, I heard you talk about that life. So before we jump into the music, let's talk about that point in your life where, you know, you investing your last money into your career, but it's not really, you know what I'm saying, you don't know how it's gonna pan out yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're sleeping on the floor, you're
It's
starving, you
just
don't know the next meal. How do you keep that mindset and like have that faith in yourself still?
I always pray, you know what I'm saying? This first of all, you know, so you got to do that.
You're a
And
big spiritual type dude and all that?
I ain't real spiritual, but I believe in God, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So with that being said, I stayed prayed up, you know what I'm saying, stayed blessed up and just like through all the bullshit, bro. Like I just kept focused, bro. Like sitting on the couches, you know what I'm saying? We was on the floor, you know what I'm saying? We ain't had nothing but a couch in the living room. And you know what I'm saying? We had a couple mattresses in the other rooms, but for the most part, it was nothing in there, you know what I'm saying?
Straight mattresses,
Straight, you know
no
what I'm
bed
saying?
springs and all that. Yeah.
Man, down, you know what I'm saying? So,
Thanks.
me and my cousin, so that was right before like the big breakthrough that I had, you know what I'm saying? That was right before that. So I was having it hard right before that, you know what I'm saying? But hey,
That's crazy. That's normally how it happens too. You know what I'm saying? You kind of just struggling, you don't know, and then all of a sudden shit.
you just pop out. Like I used to sit like how I come up with my music a lot. Like I used to just sit in the car and blank out, like and just think about everything. Give me a blunt cup of syrup, you know what I'm saying? Sit in the car to myself and just give it to him, you know what I'm saying?
Facts. So I wanna little piggyback off what you were saying about you know, niggas wanting handouts and all that as opposed to like going and getting it. Boosie talked about that too, where he was like,
If you hanging around, you know, Boosie, you know, just any guys, you know, big time guys, you hang around a P. Diddy, you know, it's a privilege for you to hang around him, first of all. It is a privilege for you to be in his presence. So if you ain't bringing nothing to the table, why are you here for me? If you're not bringing me any money, why are you here? What are you doing? And if you bring in a millionaire, you keep bringing a millionaire a sack, eventually you're going to be a millionaire.
I feel like a lot of cats don't understand that. They feel like, you know, you on. Why can't you just...
Why you just can't give it to me? It don't work like that, man. You gotta have that work ethic I did. You gotta have that hustle mentality, you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't work like that. You can't go just everywhere and thinking somebody's just gonna give you something.
Right.
You gotta work for it, bro. Like, I'm big on that too. I stress that a lot to my team, you know what I'm saying? Tell them and try to motivate them to, you know what I'm saying, go do it and go get it.
Yeah, heard you for real. So let's start jumping into his music, right? So I want to go to the point where, you know what I'm saying, it's not really lit yet, but like you done decided that you're gonna chase this music shit and you're starting to get a buzz. At what point was that when you felt your city resonating to what you was doing?
I had dropped this song called "I Need a Plug," right? Bam.
Plug, bam.
You know what I'm saying?
Heard that.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Where you at?
You know what I'm saying? You can just off the title of the song, you already know where I'm coming from. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like that's how I was feeling. I'm like, I need a plug. If you know what I'm saying, the music ain't working. You know, it ain't working right now, so I need a plug. So anyway, I'm sewing that up like. So I end up dropping it in the studio, and my dog ended up telling me, like, in the studio, he was like, bro, this it. Like, as soon as I went in there, like, no pen, no pad, nothing. Like, we just went straight in the booth, let him have it. You know what I'm saying? Probably like 2-3 takes. You know what I'm saying? He was like, bro, this the joint, bro. This is the one. But I ain't had no, like, a lot of faith in it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So that shit
but it
kinda give you that
started,
confirmation?
like, when I put that shit out, like, this shit started just
Taking off,
bro. Like, I was like, damn, like messing with this like this. And they just got like, ain't the joint that's got me really out there, but that was the one like, okay, he rap, he's serious. I can hear it in his voice, he hear it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So
even talking about what you was what you were saying before in terms of like, you know, the type of music you make, that gutter shit, that shit that you feel.
yeah.
You know, one of my favorite artists coming up right now is East, Dave East and shit out of Harlem too.
Shout out to East.
Yeah, shout out. Like I remember him saying like, you know, with the popular music and all that, like niggas might hear it in the club and all that, we gonna bounce. It's hot, you know what I mean? It's fire. But it's like when you going through some shit, you can't throw that shit on. You know what I mean? It's not gonna talk to you. And like that's why I could hear that hunger in your shit, like if you going through some real shit, you could put that on. I gotta chill because I listen to too much Moneybagg. I be ready to hit the block. Like, fuck this 9 to 5.
Nah, real talk though. This my goal. This my end goal. Like, just to motivate the hoods all over. You know what I'm saying? And keep everybody, get everybody to, like, just to get through their situations, go get up and go get you some money. You know what I'm saying? Like, once you pop me in, you're gonna be able to let it ride. You know what I'm saying? 1 to 12, 1 to 30, whatever the numbers is.
Yeah.
You're gonna be able to do that. I'm touching every level on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm every level, you know what I'm saying? You struggles, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, the club feel, the turnt feel, whatever you want, you know what I'm saying? Pop bag in it, one-stop shop.
For sure. So I want to talk a little bit more about the Memphis rap scene. Obviously, there's a lot of love out in Memphis too, but you know, we talking about that hate that's there too at the same time. Not just in Memphis, in all cities where rappers are coming up.
Yeah.
You know, I heard you say that they don't really play a lot of local artists there. You know what I mean? And then you reference Atlanta, saying Atlanta play Atlanta shit.
Yeah.
And it's interesting you say that because in New York it's the same thing. You know what I mean? And that's where a lot of New York artists was having problems with the radios because they feel like, you know, we playing a lot of down south shit and letting that New York sound die. So I want you to tie that into like Memphis. Like, do you feel like they getting enough credit, the artists out there from Memphis?
We just getting it, you know what I'm saying? And it's for artists like me, you know what I'm saying, myself, like opening them doors and putting the eyes on Memphis, you know what I mean? Like, and they just started doing this thing, you know what I'm saying, like a couple years ago, like Independent Sunday, they give all the local artists some play, underground artists some play. So shout out to all the DJs, you know, whoever came up with it, shout out to all the DJs that's doing that. You know what I'm saying, starting to get a little recognition.
Yeah, facts, because, you know, the internet definitely changed things, but I think people underestimate how much power the DJs still have, you know what I mean?
See, I salute the DJs. I mess with the DJs all across the globe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how I used to, like, be in the streets and I used to rub shoulders and shake hands, better relationships to get this plug on this or get the hook up on this here. I do that in the music business now. I do that with the DJs and everybody, the producers, everybody, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
For sure. So let's get back to this music timeline, right? You drop, I Need a Plug, you know.
We went crazy, set the city on fire, you know what I'm saying?
On fire.
Start reaching out to the tri-state areas, you know what I'm saying? Once I started getting booked, I was like, hold up, man, this shit real. You know what I'm saying?
Talk about that first bag you got.
My first show bag was $2,500. I knew it was finna be something. I knew it something finna come by. And $2,500 for the first jump.
And my man is like, yo, I just got perform.
Oh look, man, plus travel, you know what I'm saying? So
they got the snacks and shit.
It's crazy, you know what I'm saying? I started off in the tri-state areas and expanded, but you know what I'm saying? It just was a blessing the whole time, just coming up off that carpet, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so like, you know, for an artist, right, in any form of art, painting, whatever, like that ultimate goal is to make bread off your craft. You know what I'm saying? So describe that feeling when you first got that bag, because that's a nice little payday. I done heard a lot of artists get like their first payday be $200.
Because you looking at it like, oh, this, see how I look at it, I love music and I got the passion for it so much, I look at it like it was free money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm looking like, this free money, this easy.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? This easy money, this is something I love to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm finna go in here and turn these people up for these couple minutes for $2,500. Done. I'm with that. You know what I'm saying? Let's do it. Features and et cetera. You know what I'm saying? Like.